My dear brothers and sisters, I stand before you today not as someone special, but as a fellow traveler on the long road to human dignity and self-realization. In my 27 years behind prison walls, I learned that the human spirit cannot be confined by bars of iron or walls of stone. The power to change our world lies within each of us. Education was my greatest weapon in prison. When they sought to break our spirits, we turned to books. When they offered darkness, we sought light through learning. In the depths of Robben Island, we taught each other, because we knew that education is not a privilege. It is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. Many of you may feel imprisoned by circumstances, by poverty, by discrimination, by lack of opportunity. But I say to you today, your circumstances do not define your destiny. What matters most is not how many times you fall, but how many times you rise. As I once said, do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. I have walked that long road to freedom. I have tried not to falter. I have made missteps along the way. But I have discovered the secret that after climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. To the young people here today, I say this: take education seriously. Your books are your weapons of mass construction. Your mind is your greatest asset. No one can take away what you have learned. In your hands lies the power to shape tomorrow. Remember always that poverty is not natural. Like slavery and apartheid, it is man-made and can be overcome and eradicated by the actions of human beings. Overcoming poverty is not a gesture of charity. It is an act of justice. Sometimes it falls upon a generation to be great. You can be that great generation. There may be times when you feel like giving up, times when the road seems too long and the burden too heavy, but I urge you to persist, for it always seems impossible until it is done. What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is what difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life we lead. As you leave here today, remember this: no one is born hating another person because of the color of their skin, or their background, or their religion. People must learn to hate. And if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. For love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite. I challenge you today. Be the generation that ends poverty in your community. Be the voice that speaks for those who cannot speak for themselves. Be the change that transforms darkness into light. Be the leader who serves others before self. For we know that freedom is never given freely. It must be won through determination, through discipline, and through dignified courage. Your dreams are valid. Your aspirations matter. Your life has purpose. Let us pledge together to build a world worthy of our children. A world where dignity and opportunity are not determined by where you were born or what you look like, but by the content of your character and the depths of your determination. As I close, remember this: there is no passion to be found playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. Take with you today not just my words, but the fire of possibility that burns within your own heart. The power is in your hands. The future awaits your leadership. The time for greatness is now. Mandela, power to the people. Optional closing in Josa and Diabulela, and Kosi Sikelel I Africa. Thank you. God bless Africa.